Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Mena and we are back with another video. So in today's video, I am about to show y'all how to lay and slay a wig that is a little too small for you. Did you know? Could you tell before I told you? No. I'm basically just gonna give y'all all the secrets to this look right here. So if you wanna see how I achieve this look, stick around, but before you go, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on my socials. All right, see y'all in a few.
Best friend, be myself and that's all I got in the end. That's what I found out, and it ain't no need to cry. I took a vow that from now on, I'm gonna be my own best friend. Got me, myself, and I know that I will never like myself.
All right, y'all, so today we're featuring Jessie's wig. I've never tried their hair before, so I'm very excited to be trying it for the first time. But y'all know, I'm about to give y'all a full breakdown, a full honest review of this hair. So the wig that they sent me is like this natural brown pre-curled like body wave wig, and I am too excited. I've been getting more into brown wigs, and I think honestly this is giving more color for. And yeah, I'm into the whole chocolate brown wave, the whole chocolate on chocolate thing. I'm here for it. Like I said, it comes pre-curled. This is not really body wave, it's more so pre-curled, which is great for me because I forgot to mention, I'm off to Houston to see my husband. I'm happy to see my husband. I'm going to the airport soon. And so this is another one of those get ready with me before I go to the airport wig installs. And anything that cuts my get ready time in half before having to go to the airport, I'm a fan of. So yeah, they've already scored some points with me. We are working with a 13x4 frontal today. What I'm noticing is that the lace is pre-cut. Just to give y'all a closer look, I don't know how I feel about that. I wasn't really expecting pre-cut lace. The way it's cut, I don't know if I would want to leave it like that, but we'll see. We'll work with it. It comes with an adjustable wig band, which I'm very pleased about. So all signs are pointing to they want this to be a glueless wig. I'm definitely interested in putting it on to see if it can achieve a glueless look, but I will definitely be doing a full install and melt today because again, I'm going to the airport and I'm going to Houston. I don't have time for my wig to be sliding back. First things first, I am going to cut off these little combs on the sides. I have no need for them and they just are a little uncomfortable to me. I usually just achieve this by going in with a razor, putting it right under the comb. After that, you literally can just begin to pull it right off. First thing I'm gonna wanna do is tint the lace because I know that this lace is not blending to my skin tone without tinting it. To do that, I am actually going to use a brush and some foundation. This is currently the foundation shade that I'm wearing, so yeah, it works perfectly. This is the foundation shade that is closest to my skin tone as well. So I would always say, if you're going to tint your lace, go for a shade that most closely matches your skin tone. Now, usually I don't tint the entire lace, like I don't bring the color all the way forward, but because this lace is pre-cut, I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to need to cut it again. So I'm just gonna go ahead and tint the entire lace. I have tinted my lace to my satisfaction, I think. And now it looks something like this, which is a little bit better than where we started. Next, I'm going to adjust the wig band a little tighter, as well as the piano key adjustments at the back too. Now, one thing I can already tell I don't like is the adjustable strap that they have right here doesn't really hold. So I don't know if it is the type of band that they used, but once you pull it to tighten it, it really easily slides back the other way. Not a fan of that, which is why I suggest also adjusting these little hooks in the back too. But yeah, hopefully that won't prevent the wig from fitting snug on my head. Let me just slip that on. Okay. So one thing I noticed about this wig is the length and the layers are a little weird. Like the layers are not gradual, they're just really two different lengths. This is giving 14 inch and then the rest of it is giving like 22. It's literally like two completely different lengths, but I'm gonna try to work with it. The next con that I noticed immediately is that the lace is pre-cut, but the lace and the hairline itself are a little bit too short. And by that I mean the cap is like a little too big on my head, but the lace on the sides of the head don't come forward enough. They're like a little short. So I have to really pull them to get them to even cover my hairline, meaning that there's no way I can do a bald cap with this particular wig. The cap is constructed a little oddly. By that I mean, again, can't really pull the sides forward. It's almost like it's not long enough on the sides, but then the rest of the cap it feels really, really big on my head. Like it doesn't feel like it's holding my head. No matter how much I tighten the straps, like if I put my hand right here, it immediately goes underneath the wig cap. And then you can see that in the way that like there's maybe like a little hump on top of my head. So yeah, those are the cons that I noticed when I put it on. Hair length and then cap construction, like those are the cons that I noticed immediately right off the bat. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to pull the hair back into a ponytail. I was originally going to use glue for this install, but now I think I'm just going to use a spray adhesive, primarily because if I'm not doing a wig cap, I don't want to put super strong glue on my hairline. No. And second, because I think they intended this to be a glueless wig, so we're going to try to install it as one. So I'm gonna roll this back. I'm gonna take some adhesive spray and spray that right along my hairline. This I'm comfortable putting on my hairline primarily because it's not a super strong hold. It's just a spray adhesive. And it honestly can come off with water. Once the spray adhesive is nice and tacky, I'm just going to gently pull this forward. I have to really focus on getting these sides because they're so short. I'm just gonna do like one side at a time. So I'm gonna do this side last. Just focus first on this side. I like to just take the end of a comb, stick it in between the hair, and then just push down on that lace. And then just take a comb and use the bristles to push down as well. I like to just take a piece of hair and use that to hold the lace down, just so I can hold it down while it's drying. All right, and once your wig is nice and glued down, you're gonna grab a wig band and we're just gonna secure the lace. Alrighty, so I'm gonna take off the wig band now and see where we're at. Okay, so boom, we are glued. So now it's time to just get rid of some of these white lines of demarcation, some of these dry spots, all of that. To do that, I'm gonna use a little bit of holding spritz and just spray that right on top of those white places and just wait for that to disappear. One thing I love about holding spritz is it's also extra security for your lace. So not only does it melt your lace, but it adds a little extra hold, which is great because Houston, Texas, baby, okay? All right, the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to take a little bit of tinted foaming mousse and apply that directly on the lace as well. This is just to help tint any spots of the lace that are still a little bit too light, and also to help get rid of any whiteness that was left from the glue. Last but not least, to finish tinting my lace, I'm gonna get a little bit of foundation on the back of my hand, as well as a little bit of bronzer. I'm gonna tap some bronzer onto my brush, get a little bit of foundation as well, and work that into those stubborn spots. I like to use a little bit of bronzer because the perimeter of my face is definitely darker than the center. So sometimes foundation isn't going to be enough to really blend the lace the way I want it to blend. That bronzer is gonna help with that. And just press that in and boom. Okay, so now I got my hot comb warming. I'm going to take a little bit of wax and just apply that to my part in the crown of my head, as well as the hairline. And now we're just gonna make everything look nice and flat and clean. First, I'm just gonna brush the hair back. This ensures it just stays out of my face. And then I'm just gonna go down the part. Oops, maybe I should take the ponytail holder out as well and comb that down. I like to hold it down after I've brushed it as well, just to make sure it stays flat. Kind of just trying to train the hair. One thing that you have to remember about hot combs is that you want the back of the hot comb, this part, to really press up against the hair because that is what's doing the pressing. That is what's getting everything nice and flat. Okay, so we have this and we have this. So let's do the same thing to this side. gonna put a pause on the hot combing. I think we've gotten everything flat. Now, before I finish up, I'm just gonna like figure out how I want to style this. I don't know if you guys remember, but I said the hair was kind of like doing a little something weird with the lengths. And so, to combat that, I think we're gonna cut it. I want the layers to be a little bit more gradual, so I'm gonna cut the longest piece a little bit closer to the length of the shortest. See how they're very different? This is the shortest, longest is all the way down here. I'm gonna bring baby girl up to boob length. Just do a quick blunt cut. Yeah, I like that way better. Okay, so now we're gonna do the same thing for this side. Always cut a little bit lower than the length that you're going for, because once it bounces back up, especially if you have curls, it'll be shorter than you thought it would be. So I'm gonna go right about here and boom. You see that? You see that? Ugh, much better. Now I am living for this. I think that's literally just what it needed. I also think I need to freshen up the curls in the front, just because the way it's curled isn't necessarily complementing my face. About this much from this side and this much from this side. Just the front pieces. I'm just gonna grab my curling wand, plug that in, and then I'm gonna spray just a little bit of heat protectant on the actual hair itself. Always be sure to get those ends. I'm gonna section this off just so it stays out of the way. Yeah, because the curls were, I don't know, they were just falling a little bit. And I'm like, come on, we can bounce better than this. Be for real. Especially the way like the rest of the curls in the hair are just so lively and bouncy. I'm like, nah, we gotta come better than this. We got to. Yeah, that'll do it. Now I'm gonna take my little curl and I'm going to spray her with a little bit of holding spritz. Also good for holding curls. And I'm just gonna leave her to set for a little bit. And now we're gonna do the same thing to this side. And release. Yeah, this is just way better. Come on. Same thing, a little bit of holding spritz. Okay, so while I'm waiting for those curls to set, I'm gonna turn these little pieces right here into baby hairs. And to do that, I'm just going to cut them. Gonna grab a brush and some eco styling gel. Take a little bit of gel and just put that right on top of the baby hair, and then get my brush and shape them. Spray a little bit of holding spritz right on top just to hold them in place. Run some air over it. Once that is done, I'm gonna bring back out my foundation and a smaller brush this time and go along my part. This is just to help define my part and make it stand out just a little bit more. Take a little bit more foundation and bring it forward just a little bit. Now I'm just going to brush out my curls. And that's it. Oh yeah, I'm a fan. I had my doubts with this wig. Y'all know. I'll let y'all know. But I really actually like how it came together at the end. I think I really freaked it, okay? And you wouldn't even know that it's too small for my little head. You wouldn't even know. Yeah. All right, let's take a look at this hairline. Okay. Okay. Safe to say we ate. All right, let me give y'all the specs on this hair and then we finna get out of here because I gotta finish packing and get to the airport, okay? This wig is called the Pre-Cut 13x5 Glueless Crystal HD Lace Front Wig, and it is body wave with a breathable air cap for all day comfort. The exact unit that I got was natural brown, 180% density, and originally 24 inches. I put it at about 18. So the exact price for the unit that I have on would be $229.99. So $230. I don't know, I feel like it's a pretty good deal. The lace melted really, really well, so I'm a fan of that. The hair is super duper soft, and the density is spot on. Like, this is definitely 180% density. I think 180 is a good density because it's not too thick, but it's also not too thin, like a 150. So yeah, overall, I would say I'm pretty happy with the wig. wig. Again, I had my doubts, but it turned out really cute. That's it, that's the tutorial. That is how you slay a wig that is a little too small for your head. It can be done. You just need a little bit of patience and the right tools, okay? If y'all enjoyed the video, which if you're still here, I'm sure you did, go ahead and leave me a like and then comment how you feel about this hair down below. As always, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on my socials. All right, thanks y'all for watching. As always, it's your girl Mena. Have a good day.
From now on, I'm gonna be my own best friend. Got me, myself.